I just want to say, first of all, I'm very proud to be a sponsor of this resolution in the Senate, along with my friend Phil Palmisano in the Assembly. You know, back on March 3rd of 2020, when I was just a couple of months into my new tenure as a senator from the 57th Senate District, I stood up and I spoke and I said, any legislature that would cede this much power to the executive will be reluctant to take it away. And here we are, 15 months later, and we're seeing the fallout of that reluctance. And then, add insult to injury, back on March 5th of this year, the Senate Democrats said, we're going to repeal the governor's executive authority. What actually happened was a backroom deal with the governor, which he announced first to rescind his authority. But instead, as the leader said, it extended indefinitely. So, where are we now? We're in a state of chaos. Our businesses don't know what the regulations are day to day. Our schools, whether it's superintendents, whether it's teachers, whether it's the students, have no idea how to interpret these things. We have a governor that has used this executive authority under this state of emergency as a political foil against his political enemies and against anyone who challenges him. He's used it as some kind of a shock and awe campaign to distract away from his legal troubles. The things that are going on in the state, the shameful fact that he is still in charge. The rest of the United States of America is open for business. The New York State is still on lockdown from a tyrannical governor, a dictator, that is handling this very much like you've seen from Game of Thrones, quite frankly. He has really enforced his rules, his ultimate law, in order to keep himself in power for as long as he possibly can. So what do we have here in New York State right now? Despite the fact that myself as a business owner and every business owner that I know is looking for employees, we have the second highest unemployment rate, pretty much tied with the state of California in the continental United States, at 8.2%. That means, supposedly, according to the statistics, 1 out of every 11 people in New York State is looking for a job. Yet I don't know a single business owner that is looking for an employee. What have we done here to our economy? We've trashed it. In the meantime, we've continued to make New York less and less safe. And our governor has signed off on every single one of these ridiculous so-called criminal reform bills. In 15 months, we went from the Empire State to the state of chaos. And that's where we are in New York State. This state of emergency has to end, and has to end today, before we leave Albany. We need to get New York back to work, we need to get our kids back to school, and we need to reassert ourselves as a separate co-equal branch of government here in the state legislature. And that has to happen by ending this state of emergency today. Thank you.